So everybody, my name is Rick Silva, and we're going to talk about how to become a millionaire from having coffee meetings. You can earn a great living by sitting in coffee shops or doing one-on-one meetings on Zoom. So my name is Rick Silva. I'm the president and founder of BDB Gathering. We've been facilitating networking groups for the last 18 years. I've taught networking and referral generation all over the world. For the last 11 years, I've also been working with my wife, building her real estate business, where we've done over 800 real estate transactions without ever cold calling or door knocking or buying leads. I've had the opportunity to have well over 6,000 one-on-one coffee meetings. My wife Marcella has had over 4,000. So what I'm going to show you has been used to set over 10,000 coffee meetings just between the two of us. When I created this presentation 8 years ago, I had done 4,200. I can't even believe it. It's a lot. So what's a coffee meeting? It's two professionals meeting in a coffee shop or on Zoom. This was made before Zoom was even really in existence, to exchange power partners and or clients. That's something you can do in a coffee meeting. Learn more about each other so you can give each other better referrals. Exchange business ideas to help each other become better business people, sales professionals, and networkers. So I have a huge network and I want to introduce professionals to each other. I have a lot of coffee meetings, not because I'm trying to get business, but because I'm trying to meet enough people to introduce them to each other, building reciprocity with people beyond just my clients. So I want to meet great people, collect their business cards, and try to refer them to my power partners and my clients. I also want to educate them so they can send me better referrals. So how many coffee meetings should I have, Rick? Well, unless you're super duper busy, you should be having 5 to 10 a week. No matter how busy you are, you should have a minimum of 3. And I have more meetings with finders / power partners / referral partners / SOI than I do with clients. Rick, you're crazy. I'm way, way too busy to have that many coffee meetings. So there's something called the 80-20 rule. 80% of your money is made by the top 20% of your clients. 80% of your time is wasted by the bottom 20%. So if you get in a constant mode of firing the bottom 20%, the people when you wake up in the morning, I don't want to talk to that guy. This guy drives me nuts. This guy always wants a discount. He asks me for discounts. He shows up late. He stands up. He talks down to me. Fire his ass. And then you have room for more coffee meetings. That's how you find the time. So we're going to talk about how to set a coffee meeting. This is how I do it. It's old school. For me, it's the best way to do it. So step one, you must, when you're doing the coffee meetings in the networking group, there has to be a primary person setting up. And I think moving forward, maybe I'll pick a captain. Maybe it's the first name on the list, and then that person will be the captain. So, but if you're reaching out to other power partners, I would never, under any circumstance, ever email somebody, go, when are you free? Because you've just made yourself a victim to their calendar. And then they send you 3 options and you go, nope, that doesn't work. And then you're back and forth with 75 emails. And that's why coffee meetings don't get set. Because you're the ruler of your life. You're the controller of your life. You send when you are free based on when you feel like meeting. You're the owner of your business. So I figure out when I'm free every Sunday. So I'm going to show you the end result of something, but I want to show you where I store this. So I'm actually going to pull up one of the greatest programs ever made in the history of the world, called Evernote. And inside of Evernote on a Sunday, I look at my calendar and I say, okay, here's when I'm free. Now, I know a lot of people use Doodle. I don't like it because I don't want to keep going on a website and updating things, because my mood might change, because I might have to take my dog to the vet and I got to go there, and then somebody books it and I'm not free. I do this real time. It's more fluid for me. This is a real-time email that's going to get sent out. So in Evernote, I look at my calendar and I pick these times. Now, as a point of time management and being quick, I look at the date and I go, here's when I'm free. I do not type this. They're typed right here. So if on this day I was free from 11:30 to 1, I just come down here, I grab 11:30 to 1, Control-C, Control-V, done. I look at the next day, I'm at 11. If it's only 1, I'll just type it. But if it's these 4, I'll go, okay, 11:30 to 1, I already had it. So cut and paste, 10 a.m., type it. And I just did the whole week in 60 seconds. We're going to pull out of that and go back to this. So this is just an example of how I would come up with when I was free. That's step one. When am I free? And I'm saying this, guy, this is not arrogant, but I'm the controller of my business. It sounds a little harsh, but I don't care when you're free. I care when I'm free. But I'm going to send you so many options. Hopefully one will work. If not, I will send you a new list of when I'm free. I'm not going to then look at their list and go, no, 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 no. It's too many emails. I send when I'm free. I'm the controller of my business. If you're setting a coffee meeting, then you're the controller. Now, Sana, don't take this personally. This is more when you're meeting strangers. I would never, under any circumstance, ever meet a potential client at their office, ever, under any circumstance, because it puts them in a position of power. There's too many things they can look around, get distracted with. I meet them in a coffee shop or on a Zoom, but I'm not going to their office. Power partners, possibly, but never a client. That's me. You choose a location halfway between the two of you, so you're both driving the same amount of distance, and never, ever, ever show up late. And then if it's a Zoom, obviously, duh. Rick, I don't drive, I do Zoom. Good, then do Zoom. Now, how do you make contact, phone or email? I never do it via text. I'm an email guy. I do 99% of this via email. That's just me. Getting into the scripting, I'll go over this and I'm going to show you exactly how it would go out, give you the word for word email, everything. If you don't mind, would you please put a yes next to all of the options that work for you? Now, all is the most important word. If you send an email out, if you don't mind, can you let me know when you're free? They'll go like this. Yeah, on the 5th at 10:30. Just book that. What about, no. I want all the yeses. So this is now here's the thing, everybody. When I send the list, if they give me one option, I won't accept it. Could you do me a favor? I hate to do this, but I sent you 12 options. Could you let me know all the options you're free? Because I'm trying to pack my day and I want it to be as efficient as possible. If they send me only the one, this is Rick Silva behind in my mind saying, they either didn't read the instructions or not following instructions. And if I want to be power partners with them, I need the potential client or potential power partner to kind of fall in line. If they don't want to fall in line, they don't have to do business with me. So I'm going to get multiple options. The best location. I'm picking the location. When you pick a coffee meeting, you want to do Zoom, do Zoom. You want to do GoTo, you do GoTo. If Sana wants that at her office and Sana's going to pick her office, they don't like it, then Sana doesn't have to meet with them, for instance. For those of you watching, Sana owns a flooring store, just for the strangers out in YouTube land that are watching this. But I picked the location because I'm the controller of my business. After I receive your email, I'll pick the best time and we'll meet. Now, it's time saving. If I'm picking the spot, if I'm sending the locations, if I'm narrowing it down, we're doing this in 2 or 3 emails, not 15 emails. And I'm going to make it so worth their while. They're going to learn so much about me and I'm going to learn so much about them. And when I start sending them referrals, they're going to think this meeting was so worth it. But this sounds complicated. It's the easiest way to set them up. So then you're going to send them multiple times. You can use Doodle. I do not. This is the list. This is the exact email. If you don't mind, could you please put a yes next to all of the options below that work for you? The best location for me would be Pete's in San Ramon on Bollinger next to Whole Foods. After I receive your email, I'll email you back with the best option. So this goes out. This comes back. Yes, 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 yes. Now I open up my calendar. This is on one side, the calendar is on the other side. And I look at it and go, what best fits my time and my mood? Okay, so I'm gonna do the 2nd at 2 p.m. See that yes right there? 2nd at 2 p.m. Here's the email. Hey John, thanks for getting back to me. It looks like May 2nd at 2 p.m. works best. I'll see you at Pete's Coffee on Bollinger. And I run them through a reminder. I send reminders and all that good stuff. Again, I send multiple options. I get the yeses. I craft an email. I wait for the response. Now, if they don't respond, I'm not going to keep emailing them. There's a million people out there for me to meet. If they don't respond, this is the email that goes out. And this is the best way I know to set coffee meetings. In the next training, I'm going to go over not getting stood up and a bunch of other things. But that's my training for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hey everybody, it's Rick Silva. Hey, you've said things like, golly, people keep standing me up for appointments. I have all these leads and people just don't show up. I'm trying to set coffee meetings. I'm sitting there, I'm waiting. They never show up. I'm always getting stood up. Well, if you're getting stood up more than 1 out of every 200 or 300 meetings, I might be able to help you coming up. We're going to talk about how not to get stood up for coffee meetings. Let's dive in. I've had well over 6,000 one-on-one coffee meetings, and I don't think I've been stood up more than 20 or 30 times, and that's at the most. I talk to some people, and they're getting stood up like 20 to 40% of the time. Well, there's a big issue there. The number one way to not get stood up is do not work with leads. Work with referrals. That's the number one way to not get stood up. The second best way is something I call passive pressure, which I'm going to get into, the scripting and how to kind of let people know there's other people watching if they stand you up or not. And it's called passive pressure. We'll get into that shortly. This was all covered in the previous video. I don't want to go too far down this road, but this is what I send someone to find out when they're free so I can schedule the coffee meeting. Hey, if you don't mind, could you please put a yes next to all the options below that work for you? The best location for me would be XYZ, or if it's Zoom, after I receive your email, I'll pick the best option. You send them times you're free. So you analyze your calendar. It's all covered in the previous video. Analyze your calendar, send them times you're free. They respond with some yeses. You pick the yes that works best for you. You email them back. You confirm the coffee meeting. Before we go farther down the road of how to actually meet with them, you've been referred someone, you met someone, it's a lead, it's a referral, you met them at a mixer, whatever, they're not responding. We're going to use something called the takeaway close, which is in sales, but I use the takeaway to take the coffee meeting away to get them chase you down the street. Hi, John. I emailed you a few days ago with dates for us to meet, and I have not heard back. Was just checking to see if you were still interested in meeting. I promise I won't email you again, and I will wait for your response. When you say, I promise I won't email you again, they feel guilty. And you're going to get so many people to respond to this email. It's unbelievable. So if someone is slow to respond, you can use a script like this to kind of use something called the takeaway. You're actually taking coffee meeting away and they start chasing you. Now let's talk about how not to get stood up. When you're introduced to someone, you meet them in a mixer, you find them on the internet, you collect their business card at the Chamber of Commerce, you've been sent a power partner, or you've been sent a referral. How do you introduce yourself? What do you say? Do you build rapport? Do you make them feel important or special? Now, the scripts I'm going to show you may not be word for word of what I would use every single time, but it's a nice template for you to build on. I want this to be personalized for you. Someone sends you a referral. Hi, John. I was referred to you by Nancy Smith. My name is Rick Silva with XYZ Company, and I'm an XYZ professional. Nancy mentioned that you were interested in meeting me to discuss my services. I would love to meet you to discuss your needs so I can see how I can help you. And then right here where it says place the date script, and this is all covered again in the previous video, you're going to put the dates and times you were free. So you're going to take this script at the times you're free and you're going to plug it in right here. There's other things that I would say. I was referred to you by Nancy Smith. She spoke very highly of you, and I'm excited to have the opportunity to meet with you. My name is Rick Silva with XYZ Company. You can put things like that. It's called putting them on a pedestal, making them feel important. You were referred a power partner or a sphere of influence, person of influence, center of influence, circle of influence, whatever you want to call this person. They were referred to you, introduced you. So this is not a potential client. This is a potential referral partner. Hi, John. I was referred to you by Nancy Smith. She spoke very highly of you. I'm honored she even gave me the opportunity to meet with you. Again, put them on a pedestal. My name is Rick Silva with XYZ Company. I'm a financial advisor. The reason that Nancy gave me your information is because I mentioned to her that I was interested in meeting great CPAs or real estate, or whatever industry they are. I'm interested in meeting great CPAs like you in the area, and she immediately mentioned you. As a financial advisor, I work with a lot of small business owners and high net worth clients, and once in a while, they're looking for a good whatever they do for a living, CPA. To better refer you to my clients as the needs arise, I'd like to be able to meet you face to face. If you'd be interested in meeting me for coffee, kindly get back to me and I'll send you some dates for us to get together. Again, you put the script here with here are dates and times I'm free. Please put a yes next to all of them. And then when you get that, you pick the one. You met them at a mixer. So this person was not sent to you. You met them. Hey, John, we met last night at XYZ Mixer. I had mentioned to you that I love to meet you for coffee. As a financial advisor, I work with a lot of small business owners and high net worth clients. And once in a while, they're looking for a good whatever they do for a living, financial planner, CPA, mortgage lender, human resource consultant, whatever it is. To better refer you to them, if they need your services, I definitely want to meet you for coffee first. If you're interested, please get back to me and I'll send you some dates for us to get together. So in this case, I may or may not put the script here. I may wait for them to get back and then send them the date script when I'm free, or I may just change the sentence. Here are some times I'm free. Please let me know. Here are some times I'm free. please let me know. You could also put that there. And that the script I'm talking about, again, just to let you know, is this one. If you don't mind, if you please put a yes next to all the times that work for you. Here's when I'm free, or on Zoom, and you put the dates. I know we're going quick, but that's the beauty of video. You can play it back. So we did Power Partner, and now we're going to do, we did Meta Mixer. If you found them on the internet, you picked up their card, whatever. Hey, John, my name is Rick Silva with XYZ Company. I'm an XYZ. I came across your contact information on the Pleasant Chamber on a bulletin board. Somebody laid your card down in front of me. Whatever it was, I'm interested in meeting and working with other like-minded professionals like you. And before I can refer you to my clients, I would like to meet you for coffee to get to know you better. If you're interested in meeting with me, here's some times I'm free, or get back to me and I'll send you the dates and times. Now, this is the big quote unquote secret to getting people to show up. And I call it passive pressure. So this works anytime you were given a referral. You were even given a lead, which I want to show you in another video how to turn a lead into a referral. I do not contact cold leads under any circumstance because the time it takes, I'd rather talk to referrals. They're 99% easier to close. But if somebody gave you a lead, gave you a referral, gave you an introduction to a power partner or referral partner, I'm going to, on the to line, so I want you to understand in an email, Sally referred John. Okay, so on the to line, I'm going to put John. Hi, John. To line, it's going to be, yes, John and Sally's email address on the to line. John and Sally's email address on the to line. In the subject, I'm not going to mention Sally, but he sees that she got this email confirming our appointment XYZ time. I look forward to meeting you and building a mutually beneficial relationship with you. The big key is that on every email I send John in the beginning, is Sally's on the to line. Now, once he gets back to me what times he's free and I'm emailing him a reminder, what I want to do is I want to move Sally down to the CC line. So on my final confirmation, hi, John, confirming our appointment tomorrow at XYZ location. Look forward to seeing you. John will be on the to line. Sally will be on the CC line. Okay. So the big thing here is, you set an appointment with John. You ran him through the scripting. You emailed him. He got back to you what times he was free. John sees every email Sally's getting, but Sally's checking to make sure John holds up to his word and doesn't stand people up, because maybe John falls out of favor with Sally as a referral partner. So we want to, on the to line, John and Sally, until we're final confirmation, we're going to move Sally down to the CC line. One other thing about coffee meetings is bring work with you. Whether you have it, you're at home, you're on a Zoom, or you're meeting somebody face to face, bring work with you. So you actually have so much work to do. You're relieved when you get stood up because you can get more work done. This is from Zig Ziglar. You're actually relieved if somebody stands you up because you can get more work done. Hope you enjoyed it. Watch it 2 or 3 times to get all the nuances. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.